juice.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, I stir that cauldron. Oh, I have to do it twice. I have to keep going. Okay.
I always love this glitch.
Unless you're playing Gryffindor, that does require you to.
How dangerous could the library be?
It did it again.
Hey!
I got the beef.
Oh!
Yes. Lots of balls.
She always freaks me out. Where are her eyebrows?
You seem to have the
So the last thing I was doing was trying to find the house tokens, but the last 3 are locked. So I'm gonna actually show you guys this little house. This is a cool little house with 3 different doors. But what's interesting is that when you go inside of them, the doors are gone. And you got this cool little living space, I guess. Well, let me go out. And now it's a completely different place. I just think that's so cool. And let's go through the last door. So cool. Hi guys, how's it going? Let's switch quests. Yeah, I can't do that. Let's do flying class. For a second there, my brain combined those circles into a hidden Mickey.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Probably you.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Up.
I wish I could do that to my mood.
Now. Up.
Well done.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
I have a boyfriend.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year.
Yeah, I know. Game, stop reminding me that you didn't include it in the game.
Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Now that's more like it.
Now this is pod racing.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And
That
the
bridge
elbow.
represents my emotional
That's a bit
state.
of solid- Looks like people ready to miss off. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Come out here.
Huh, I've never heard him say that before.
But you have to admit, those views were worth it.
If you say so.
If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
I believe he's going to teach us Confringo. So let's do that.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
No.
Not yet, bro. If anything, start the quest so she stops saying that every time you run past her.
Well then she'll constantly remind you, how's the hunt going?
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstone.
What is the lesser of 2 evils at this moment in time?
How did you find this place?
Getting away from her.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. To be fair,
I mean,
I'm
Sebastian
admittedly
makes a lot
partial
of
to more
questionable
fiery
decisions,
forms of magic.
but I
But
do
you
agree
should
with
learn
him
it.
that all
I can teach
forms
it
of
to you
magic
safely
should
here.
be taught at Hogwarts.
Feel for it.
Now, obviously
Mimic my
not
wand
practice
movement.
the unforgivable curses,
The
but
incantation
to
is
have knowledge
Confringo.
of it, I think
Very
is
well.
important.
Yeah, because, like, Mad Eye Moody? Mad Eye is what I'll go with.
It's Mooney.
He teaches them the unforgivable curses, but he actually shows
You're getting
them
it.
on, like, a
Ready to
spider.
actually try it out?
Because I still always learn all of them, I just don't necessarily use all of them when I play. Because it feels wrong to use Avada Kedavra.
And yet, oh so right.
But, like, if I'm trying to be good, I don't want to...
Vada Kedavra.
Now I'm gonna have that stuck
keep
in
the
my
undercroft
head. What
intact.
the heck?
I think
I
I've
do
got
like the little effect when you use Confringo, that there's a little fire on the end of the wand, and it's still glowing red.
It's a little bit hot.
Just a really neat detail.
You're
Fine.
right.
Don't you know who I am?
No.
Zenobia Oak. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Don't try to butter me up. You're still annoying. Gobstone.
I wonder if it'll glitch and still give you the audio every time you pass the spot, even though you've already collected the gobstone.
Gobstone!
Are you just speed running the gobstones right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on task. So, we have another door puzzle.
Ah, yay. Time to do math.
Time to do math. So, we have 2 and 15. That makes 17. Minus 23 is 5. Wait, no.
No.
It's 6. What am I saying?
My brain did that too at first, and then I had to correct myself as well.
It also makes it easy to remember that the top will always be an even number and the bottom will always be an odd number.
Huh.
So we got Hydra, which is 9, and that wouldn't be a basilisk. I don't know what that is. So we got 9 and 3. That's the point.
Why didn't they do the three-headed dog?
I don't know. That's weird.
Missed opportunity.
So 9 plus 3, that's 12. 19 minus 12 is 7. So if I actually have my math right, the door will open. Now back on task.
A few minutes later.
Crap, there's another collectible.
I feel like that's just how Hogwarts Castle itself is as you wander around, you find a whole lot of collectibles that you need.
They're everywhere.
Revelio.
Gobstone. And I know there's another field guide page over here.
Revelio.
For the centaur armor.
Which is so cool.
And the house elf armor.
Which is adorable. I just imagined Dobby in that.
Yep. And back to it.
You skipped a couple pages
can't imagine
in that
how
room.
There it is.
And I think there's another one in here still, and then you can collect that one as well.
And what?
The plaque is just there. You can also collect.
Gobstone.
Woohoo!
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I thought it was in that area. Did you get
I
it?
already got that one.
Oh.
I was just confused why he said it again.
It did it! That's what I was just saying. I wonder if it'll glitch and still give you the audio every time you pass the spot, even though you've already collected the gob.
Also, there's a field guide page flying about. Get in my range. And I see the Gobstone!
Freaking scared me again, and I know you're
Gobstone!
That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones.
That's the last
should
of
go and see
Zenobia's
her.
Gobstones.
Oh, thank God.
Now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
No, that's an awful
That's
idea.
a horrible idea.
Why not?
Alright, off you go. You don't matter in the long run. Okay, acquire a focus potion, acquire Maxima and Endurance potion, use them simultaneously. Let's see, how much money do I have? I'm working with 4,600. Okay.
You probably have plenty to get those 3 potions if you don't have them then.
That's what I usually do.
Bottom right. Or not right, left. Sorry. Dyslexic. Yep.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
And I've also always said silence is golden. Show me your wares. Alright, that's focused on. Now Maxima and Endurance. There's Endurance.
Excellent.
And there's Maxima.
I'm glad you don't have to use it, like, in a fight. You can just use it. Because they're just trying to show you you can use more than one potion at the same time. And the effects will stack.
I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Well done.
Let's go get us a treasure map.
And you following a Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful!
Fortunately, I already know where this is.
Ah, a rhinoceros skeleton.
First you pass the rhino, and then
There's the fountain.
till you make it to the stairwell.
This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? There was a doorway hidden within the portrait.
I wish they did more interesting stuff with the treasure like this. Cool. And we have another door puzzle. So the top is 2. And if you wait to do the Perry Pippin delivery mission, you'll get an invisibility potion for free that you can use for this assignment.
I didn't know that.
All I have to do then is figure out a Thunder Brew potion to use on an enemy. You know, I wonder what happens if you use up all the invisibility potions before delivering them.
You'll probably have
I used to
make
go
more
myself, but lately
so that
Fatima
you
has taken to
can.
turning every...
However, before we finish this mission, because there is no way I am walking all the way over there, we are gonna do another side mission. Get this page. We should have enough money to buy a broom. Those colors always remind me of an Arizona can.
Excellent.
You know, I heard someone say that they like changed the flight controls in the races, and I think I agree with that.
Oh, it totally looks like an Arizona can. Yeah. They have iced tea juice boxes.
I am just walking aimlessly. Here, we need a plan of attack. I should have the... Yep, I have the invisibility potions. I just need a Thunder Brew, which I did not buy. Okay, I gotta use a Thunder Brew on an enemy. Another thing that this game does that's really stupid is you have to get these landing platforms. Now, this is extra stupid because the game at no point tells you about these. They just expect you to find it and just kind of know that you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, because it only shows up with Revelio, and it only shows up as like a blue circle in your thing, and it doesn't show up on the map. Like the mini map, you think it would appear once you Revelio it, but no, it never ever indicates that it's there.
But the rest of this stuff is marked, thankfully. It's like certain aspects of this game, you can tell where they had to rush development and cut things. Because I feel like they were going to do so much more with the flying.
I think they were going to add Quidditch, but then they were told no because Warner Brothers realized they could make a whole nother game out of Quidditch and get more money out of people.
Simple enough.
Okay, so this has always been a theory.
So.
I've never actually been able to test this, but you get the assignment where you have to drink an invisibility potion, and you get an invisibility potion for free with this mission.
Yes.
And I completed Professor Sharp's assignment. Theory confirmed.
Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin.
I'm not doing any Merlin trials. No.
Not yet.
Not yet. I'm not ready to go through that torture yet.
I wait till I have all the spells, because I can't tell, like, until I'm closer what each one is.
Okay, well, I delivered the potions. Oh my gosh, I didn't give her the invisibility potions.
You got all the way over there. That's what you forgot.
At least I was smart enough to unlock the fast travel point. Now back to Hogsmeade. Ooh, I see a flying page. Let me go get the flying page. Oh, word of advice, always tip this guy. Also, he's standing in his box.
After a while, he gets more instruments, and it just the song sounds better.
Jesus. See, that guy came out of nowhere. Tried to attack me. That's what you get.
Revelio.
Alright, let's do the room of requirement.
And it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
How convenient.
It can identify...
Why are there Jolly Ranchers on the table?
Good luck.
I shall linger
And may the
a
force
bit
be with
longer in
you.
case
The room of requirement
acquire it by
overwhelms me.
vanish-
I don't like how I can't be as OCD as I want to be. Tiny mirror! Tiny mirror!
I love that you
Good
just
work.
don't care because you know
Shall
you
we
just
move
have
on?
to get the stuff done.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
This mission is boring. Okay, so we gotta make our way up here. Well, I'll have to save it for next time. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.